Collider is a very interesting, what I'd call hybrid technology of both new additive 3D printing technology and traditional injection molding, which we've never really seen before, but could be a very interesting approach that's going to lead to a lot of new innovative solutions for on-demand manufacturing in the future. So I think just their creative approach to how this is going to fit, not just for consumers, where there's been a lot of talk about 3D printing, but now going into the industrial side, I think is going to be very interesting. Everything that we do is an opportunity for us to learn more. So when I meet innovative startups, I'm learning a lot about new technologies, new business models, and also I'm feeding off of the energy that startups give. So, you know, any advice and help that I can provide comes first, but there is a return that comes from that also. It's my great pleasure to introduce the CEO of Collider Technologies, Graham Bredemeyer.
Customized goods are going mainstream. Customization in footwear alone, for example, is a $2 billion market, but there are virtually no tools for making custom shoes today, or any physical product for that matter. Even the development of non-custom products is incredibly expensive and time-consuming, and we all know that getting to market faster matters. For example, a mold for this seemingly simple midsole costs $10,000 and takes 4 weeks to make during late-stage product development. This nearly identical midsole, made with Collider's technology, costs $30 and takes less than a workday to make. I'm Graham Bredemeyer, founder of Collider, creators of a machine that makes rubber, plastic, and metal parts up to 10 times faster and 50 times cheaper than other manufacturing processes, like the one I outlined before. 3D printing is an amazing technology, but be very clear. 3D printing is not intended for late-stage product development or mass customization. While some 3D printed parts might look okay, the parts are built layer by layer, resulting in weak points, and made with materials that are not production friendly. At Collider, we built a machine that works with any material, including the massive list of materials the world of manufacturing knows, trusts, and has relied on for decades. Materials that products on shelves are actually made of today. Let me show you how this works and compare it to what is currently being done. Once a user has a part designed, their next step is typically designing a mold. This process can take days or even weeks and is usually very expensive. With Collider's technology, a user simply uploads a part design, and in minutes, our software designs a mold for the user. Typically, this is the phase where you wait 4+ weeks for your mold to get made. With Collider's technology, our machine carries out and makes a mold on demand in just hours. A business using the traditional process now has a mold that they can inject to make parts with. But the setup time can take hours of skilled labor. Our machine carries out an injection process automatically, no additional setup required. 4 weeks and tens of thousands of dollars later, the traditional process finally produces a production quality part. A part that can be evaluated and go through the same lengthy process when the results inevitably aren't perfect the first time. With Collider's technology, that mold dissolves in water, and those changes were just 1 workday away, and are production grade. Production runs can be smaller, more frequent, and allow for more testing. Collider's patent-pending process is a complete paradigm shift in the world of manufacturing, enabling literally thousands of manufacturers to design and test at a fraction of the cost at previously unheard of speeds. 3D printing is a $5 billion industry today, estimated to hit $20 billion by the year 2020. And it's full of companies differentiating by making custom materials for their machine. Collider is the only company with a machine that can work with almost any manufacturing material available today. Our business model consists of 2 major opportunities. First, we're going to market with an on-demand managed service, where dedicated machines are run by our team and materials used to make parts are sold based on usage. It's like Amazon Web Services for manufacturing. This is a high-margin business intended to service both low and high-volume customers who prefer an outsourced solution. In addition, this will allow us to continue developing our technology while offering an important service to paying customers. Once our standalone machines are ready, we plan to sell them directly to manufacturers who will use them at their facility. We'll do this while continuing to operate our on-demand service. Collider's technology is in its late development stages, about to launch our beta. To date, we've shipped over 80 parts to 12 companies across several verticals. We've begun to develop deeper relationships with a handful of these companies with applications ranging from prototyping to mass customization. Moving forward, we're working to secure contracts with each of these companies, with a goal of launching our beta program at the end of the year with a group of 5 companies. We'll be working with these companies to improve the speed and cost of their late-stage product development, mass customization, and just-in-time inventory efforts. Together, these applications represent a $100 billion market size today. My background is in industrial 3D printing. I've worked for the largest 3D printing on-demand service in the US, and I've helped bring multiple 3D printing technologies to life. Working with me to bring Collider's technology to life is an outstanding team of both veteran and fresh-driven engineers. At Collider, we're enabling a world where products can be made up to 10 times faster and 50 times cheaper than they are today. Manufacturing will never be the same. Thank you.